yeah, so obviously this is my toolbox. It's a snap-on cart, you know, decent size. It's black with the pink, you know, I like it. It's got the fold-out drawers up top, and then it's got the handle. I've got some snap-on lights here that I use for everything when I work on those guys and pull this type of stuff out. So yeah, so up top here we got my bank where I got my computer and everything I carry with my coveralls, and then we got a bunch of random garbage in here, some cords, tape, tire patch, you know, whatever else, cut off wheels for my zip discs and whatever. 1/4 inch. This is my standard set, snap-on. They're really nice sockets. I do really enjoy them. Over way there in that, on that guy there, I got the metric for this. I got the metric and then the standard with a 1/4 inch ratchet off Snap-on, the Snap-on truck. And then if you're gonna start out or whatever else you're trying to do, we got just Ultra Pro, metric, and standard normal impact sockets. We got some other stuff, some Allen head stuff. I don't know, Allen head sockets, I guess you'd call them. E-Torx deep in there. We got right there, we got my touch-up paint for this stuff. And then we got some bigger Allen head stuff. First drawer, we got some wire pliers. You know, you can cut them to size or whatever. Yeah, they're nice. And then over here we got cut off stuff, you know, vice grip. Oh, freaking lights just shut off. Oh well, hopefully you can still see. Yeah, everything else, got some cheap wrenches. I haven't bit the bullet on getting some expensive stuff yet. They're just Mastercraft stuff. We got standard metric over here, some random stuff, a bigger one, some ratcheting stuff for the same one. You know, they're okay. I want to get some Snap-on ones. Then we got these guys. I just bought. These are the Wobble Plus, I think. Obviously Snap-on. Snap-on's the best. They make the best stuff. And then we got some ratchets. This guy's my favorite, with the push button release long flex head. I've also got the non-push button release flex head. And I got right there, we got the push button non-flex head, all in 3/8. And then we have a shorter 3/8 non-flex head, non-push. Sorry, I banged my finger up so I can't use it for much. Then we got a 1/4 inch here. Then we got some other random extensions. I don't have any 1/2 inch ratchets just because I don't find I need them. Well, I mean, like, I do have one, but it's... No, wrong drawer. I guess we're skipping some. This guy, this 1/2 inch, I got an adapter on it right now, but flex head, long. I think it's 24 inches. No, it's not 24 inches. No, it might be, actually. I think it is. And then we got my hammers, Snap-on hammers. We got the 3 size, bought that in a kit. More Snap-on pry bars, bought this as a kit. And then we got cheap Amazon hammers, some punches, heel bars, a little bit of files, brass file or brass punches, random socket that's not put away properly. Let's go back up to the top. We got this drawer. So we have my carbide scrapers here. We got a bunch of other random stuff. We got for crimping pins and for wires and connectors and stuff like that. We have my feeler gauges, Snap-on, in the carbon. They're, I can't remember what it is. Black, tungsten, black's carbon, whatever. This guy, bought years ago. It's just a mix between Torx, flathead, Phillips, all that jazz. And then we got my Snap-on pick set. Holy, that guy's being loud. Then we got this, not a big Matco guy, but we got the carbide burr set. That's actually a pretty decent set. Also not a Mac guy, but I like this set, so I got this set. It's got all the bits with this breaker and then a screwdriver that I broke. And then, yeah, some long picks for removing boost boots and all that other stuff, and just some random assortment of stuff. And over here, we got my sorted drawer. So we got a bunch of random stuff there, some Allen stuff, Allen keys, Allen whatever you want to call them. Then we got some colored zip ties with a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of stuff that's in some packs, and cat manifold studs and turbo studs, I don't know. And then we got brake adjustment, and then we got tire stuff for filling them up. Some test leads and whatever else, and I don't know. This is AC pliers that some guy gave me that I've used once, and then we got some lights that go around my head, and some more junk in here for electrical connecting and solder, and my test light here, also snap-on. I like this guy. And then a little grease gun for my electric ratchets, and then we got a little torch, some more tape, and we got all my markers, some super glue. This stuff's the cat's ass. I like this stuff. And then just what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's something for checking electrical stuff. And then, kind of showed you this before, but we got some of my power tools. Some of them are over under that blanket. But we have a Milwaukee 1/2" with the Forge battery. This guy's nice, like this guy. We got their 3/8 brand new one with high output, like this guy. Everyday use, it's fantastic. We got their old die grinder that I broke the head. I drove over it with a truck and I snapped it in here. So yeah, a couple batteries, and we got some Mako grinders, air grinders that suck. I don't like these two. Snap-on long head ratchet with some batteries and stuff. Don't use this very often. I bought this one first, and then actually I can show you quick. I bought this one second, and then I bought that long head one first, but I like this one more. It gets into more places. So I guess since we're over here, I got a couple sockets that are missing from over there up top, and then we got all my snap-on chromey sockets. We got the deeps and shallows, right? Deeps and shallows, yeah. Then we have the other snap-on ones with the 1/4" and all that. Yeah, and then we got the missing wrenches from up top over there. So yeah, that's a cylinder head off a DD15. Then we got my old drill that I got with the case or whatever. Sorry, don't mind my socks. I'm trying the new compression socks out. They seem to work, I don't know. Sorry, I'm jabbering along. Oh, I already showed you guys that. Ugh. And then we got a vacuum that I bought off Mac a couple weeks ago. Never used it yet, but I'll probably end up using it on this thing to clean out all the oil and junk from the head gasket on this truck. I'm doing a head on it, so I gotta move everything off that one onto the new one tomorrow. And then we got a snap-on 3/8 electric torque wrench. This thing's nice, love it. And then we got the 1/2" snap-on electric torque wrench. And then we got just an old 1/2" air impact that I've never used. We got all my 1/2" stuff, 1/2" sockets. So this is Ultra Pro from Napa. They've got some pretty decent stuff, so they have some decent stuff. I got that one with F on it for my filter wrench for the DD filter, cartridge style filters, and then this guy's for what I take wheels off with, and then there's just everything else, deep, shallows, and whatever. And then this one's damn near the same, but in metric. So this one is metric, deep, shallows, everything. I don't use this stuff all the time. There's this guy. Don't think I've ever used this guy. Actually, yeah, I've never used it. There's lots of them in here that I've never used. But yeah, this is my kind of my toolbox. I've got more tools on the other side of the shop over there. I'm not going to show you guys that. It's way too much of a hassle to go all the way over there, and there's just a snap-on air hammer. So we have a snap-on air hammer, and then I have their 15-bit set that comes with it. I think that was like $1,500–1,600. Not bad, but it's pretty pricey, but it's a good set, so I like it. And then yeah, other than that, if you're still here, which I doubt you are, I might post videos, I might not, we'll see. I've got a Volkswagen and I gotta diagnose some problems with it, so if it comes to it, maybe I'll post a video on it, maybe I won't, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and leave a comment. I will try and answer any questions you guys have. If you have any sort of mechanical questions or any sort of tool questions or anything like that, heck, anything you want. Ask me whatever you want and I will try and answer the question. If I can't answer the question, I'll ask somebody else and then I'll try and get back to you. You know, I believe in sharing knowledge. So if you go to school and learn a bunch of stuff, you shouldn't gatekeep that knowledge. You should share it with others so that they can get better. And yeah, anyways, final look. This is the box. This is kind of where I'm working for the next week. I got my cylinder head and whatever else is lying around. But yeah, enjoy.